Okay, so let us apply the formula to these examples. Okay, example number 1. Find the integral of 3x to the power of 8 d of x. Okay? So by applying the basic formulas class nga nasa atong notes. First is we need to remove out 3. So this is just equivalent to 3 integral of x to the 8 d of x. Okay? So, as you observe, kung wala ni siya 3, we can apply the power rule. No? X to the power of 8. So, we could have 3. What is the integral of x to the power of 8? Times x to the 8, applying the power rule, 8 plus 1, all over 8 plus 1 plus c. Okay? Then next, you could have 3. What is 8 plus 1? 9. So, x to the 9 all over 9 plus c. Then, are we through? Not yet. We need to simplify 3 over 9. And that is equivalent to, what is 3 over 9? That is 1/3. So, you have 1/3 x to the 9 plus c. That's it. That's the answer of our first example. Okay? Take note, you are not done yet here because you can still reduce 3 over 9 to its lowest form, which is 1/3. So, dapat, or in other words, dapat simplified na jud inyong final answer. Okay? So, let's continue to our second example. Find the integral of 13 minus x dx. So, this is, we have two terms here, 13 and minus x. So, by applying the rule, you could write this as the integral of 13 dx minus the integral of x d of x. Okay? So, as you observe, atong gibulag si 13 og si x. Negative man siya dyan, so atong gisulat diri minus. So, in other words, we will integrate each term. Okay. So, what's the integral of 13 dx? Katong in the integral of a constant. So, simply you have 13x. Correct? Minus, what's the integral of x? X here has the exponent of 1. So, that is x, 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1 plus c. No? Basta gali variable na, nanadyo na siya exponent na 1 daan. No? Sa atong, bisan pag sa previous nato na math. So, padayon tag answer, you have 13x minus, what is 1 plus 1 here? 2. So, minus x squared over 2 plus c. That's it. Simple as that. No? In number 2, you have the difference, no? We have two terms, 13 and negative x. So, atong gibulag, then integrate dayon each term. Okay? So, let's move on to example number 3. Okay. So, you are given the integral of 8x cubed minus 9x squared plus 4 d of x. So, we have 3 terms here. Meaning to say, we need to integrate each term. No? So, by writing this to its equivalent form, you have 8 integral of x cubed d of x. So, nanaslate sa tagsa nga d of x minus 9 integral of x squared d of x plus 4 integral of d of x. So, naisa-isa na siya nabulag. Then, integrate na mo din diretsyo. Kung master na ta sa power rule class, we could directly answer this as 8. Kahit to the power of 3 man siya. So, you need to add 1. So, may mo siyang 4. So, that is x to the 4 over 4 minus 9. Can you x squared man siya? So, may mo siyang x cubed. X cubed over 3 plus 4 madugangan og x plus c. Diba? Sa integration, mag-add ta always og 1 to its exponent. Sa derivation, in finding the derivative, mag-subtract ta og 1 siyang exponent. So are we through here? Not yet. We need to simplify 8 over 4 and 9 over 3 kaya masimplify man siya. And we could rewrite this as, what is 8 divide 4? That is 2. You copy the variable x to the 4th. Correct? Since minus man siya diri, so you copy minus. 9 divide 3 is 3. So you copy x cubed. Then copy plus 4x plus c. Okay, that's it. No, first, nato atong gipang bulag. Then we integrate. Ni diretsyo na siya class, assuming that you are already familiar with the power rule. Okay, cube man siya. So ato siyang gimong x to the 4 over 4. Kanay, squared man siya, gimong na tong cube over 3. No? Assuming nga master na ta sa power rule. Okay, let's move on to example number 4. The integral of the cube root of x squared dx. Again, wala siya sa formula. We cannot directly obtain its integral. So what we're going to do is we rewrite to its equivalent form. This is the integral of what? X squared to the power of 1/3 d of x. Am I correct? Am I correct? Yes or no? Correct na kana. Then, simplify further para mas simple siya tanawon. Integral, using the law of exponent bitaw sa kuan, you have x. What is 2 times 1? 2. So, x to the 2/3 dx. So, kanina din mo i-integrate. Simple na tanawon. So, integrate that one. That is equivalent to x. Copy the exponent 2/3 plus 1. All over 2/3 plus 1 plus c. Then, padayon. Okay, because we're not yet through. You have x. What is 2/3 plus 1? That is 5 over 3. Whole over 5 over 3 plus c. Mananabata? Wala pa. Because fraction pa man iyang denominator diri. In other words, we can rewrite that to its final form. 3 over 5 x to the 5/3 plus c. So that's it. Muna siya atong first 4 examples. No? So again, magdugang pata og naig example ana. I hope na mo'y nasabtan, no? Sa mga basic examples that we have. Okay, now suppose I'll give you another example, number 5. Number 5 example, you have the integral of 3 over x to the 7 d of x. Okay. Naabot tayo makita sa formula ana class nga naa sa over? Sa basic formula nato karon, wala. So again, we need to write this to its equivalent form. So we can rewrite this as equal to the integral of 3x to the power of negative 7 d of x. No? Sa ato pala siyang algebra. Kaning exponent diri sa variable atong gisakat, so nahin mo siyang negative. Then integrate na din ka ani. So you could have 3 integral of x to the power of negative 7 d of x. Okay, then integrate power rule. You have 3 times x, mag plus 1 man tayo, negative 7 plus 1 over negative 7 plus 1 plus c. No? Okay, we're talking about integral. Okay? So you have, padayon ta, is equal to 3 times x, negative 7 plus 1, you have negative 6 over negative 6 plus c. Are we true? Wala pa Japon. Kanya naman, napamantay fraction. So what is the reduced form of 3 over negative 6? That is equivalent to negative 1/2 x to the power of negative 6 plus c. Are we true? I guess wala pa Japon. Because what if you will be asked for a non-negative exponent sa inyong final answer? So ato di siyang simplify pa Japon. This is just equivalent to negative 1 over 2x to the 6 plus c. That's it. No? Mao na siya. From here, again, kipasakat na to si x to the 7. Na mo siyang negative. Then here, apply the power rule. Then reduce. Then simplify. Okay? So, I really hope natin nasabtan na ang mga examples. Okay. Let's try again another examples. I'll give you another example to that. Example number 6. The integral of x to the 4th minus 3x squared plus 5 all over x to the 4th dx. Okay. Try to observe example number 6. Natay over ng x to the 4th. So, can we directly obtain the integral? No. So, what we're going to do is we divide each term by x to the 4th. So, what will happen? This becomes integral of x to the 4th over x to the 4th minus 3x squared over x to the 4th plus 5 over x to the 4th d of x. So we have now, ato na siyang gi-divide. So that becomes x to the 4th over x to the 4th is 1 minus 3 over x squared plus 5 over x to the 4th d of x. So, mano niyang itsura. So, here, tagsa-tagsaon na din nato siya og integrate. No? So, but before that, we will rewrite the second term and the third term. So, ato siyang i-rewrite to integral of, for example, minuta 1 dx minus 3 integral of x to the power of negative 2 dx. Kaya ato maning gisakat si x squared dito sa taas, so mahinom siyang minus plus 5 integral of x to the negative 4 d of x. Because atong gipasakat si x negative x to the 4th sa taas, so mahinom siyang negative 4. Then integrate na din ka. Integral of dx is x minus 3x. What is negative 2 plus 1? Negative 1 over negative 1. Plus 5. What is negative 4 plus 1? So, x negative 3 over negative 3 plus c. No? Again, nganong negative 1 man siya, ato nang gidiretso by assuming that we are already familiar with the power rule, negative 2 man yung exponent diri, di ba? Mag plus 1 man ta. So, negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1. So, copy kag negative 1 sa ubos. Negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3. So, negative 3 po yung ubos. Then, finalize your answer. You have x. What is negative 3 divided by negative 1? So, plus 3. To the power of negative 1 man siya. So, over x. Okay? 5. Divide negative 3. So, negative 5 over 3. Exponent of negative 3 man dapat ma-positive. So, x to the power of 3 plus c. So, that's it. These are some example sa atong first topic na lessons. Katong upat ka formula or I guess 5 ba to siya. Okay, I really hope natay nasabtan. Thank you.